Why I'm not disciplined in this area in my life, why I'm not able to keep my decision and my discipline to fulfill this result I want in my life. This is the question that a lot of my clients, they ask for. They ask for help to build their discipline to reach the result they want in their life. And this is what I face also in my life. My name is Martine Wilkie, and I'm an entrepreneur and co-CEO of Coaching Business. And discipline is one thing very important to learn if you want to build the life you want. And I want to discuss with you 5 reasons why you have a lack of discipline in your area in your life, and 5 strategies how to change this situation and to get the result you desire. And let's go right now with the first reason. The first reason is the definition, the meaning we attribute to the word discipline. Let me explain. If you grew up in an environment, a family that your parents were saying a lot, I'm going to discipline you, I'm going to discipline you, then the word discipline has a meaning in your subconscious that is something bad will happen. Discipline is nothing good, because if you discipline me, you correct me, I'm going to have some punishment according to what I have done. Then the word discipline in your subconscious is something bad and not something good. Instead, you have the other meaning of discipline, and it means to do something you don't feel you want to do, and you do it no matter what. And if you do it no matter what you do every day will create a result. And it's why you need to be conscious of this meaning that was built in you about the word discipline. You cannot conquer what you don't confront, and you cannot confront what you don't identify. Then it's in your subconscious, if you never identify this meaning, this negative meaning with the word discipline, then you're going to repeat all the time. Every time it's time to be disciplined in your life, to build something, to have a result in your life, you're just going to react to that. You're going to react to this word. Then you need to change your understanding that the word discipline has another meaning, and it's a good meaning for your result, for recompense, for rewards, to do something every day that you have to do to get your result. This is a strategy. You need to identify the source of a lot of people. They don't like to apply discipline in their life, and they're not able to have a self-discipline because they grew up in an environment that they had so much pressure about to be disciplined, to do the wrong thing, and to be punished for that. And you need to reverse this understanding about the word and the reward you're going to receive to do what you have to do. The second reason why you have a problem with discipline, it's a lack of clarity. And often I say to my clients, clarity will bring change. If you have nothing clear, how are you going to know you're there? If you have no destination, how are you going to know that you reach your destination? This is why it's so important to have clarity, because clarity will bring change and the discipline to reach your goal. You take your car this morning and you go somewhere and you have a goal, you have a destination, and no matter the obstacles, no matter what is going on, no matter the traffic, you're just going to keep going until you're going to reach your destination. And this is exactly the same thing in your life. We have to have a clear goal, but more than that, you need your why for this goal. Why are you going there? You go to your car and you don't feel you want to go there, and you have a couple of obstacles and problems that maybe you're going to go back. This is why if you attach to your destination and you have clarity and a why are you doing that? Why do you want that in your life? It's going to help you. It's a strategy. It's going to help you to keep going no matter how you feel. You're going to follow your destination. You're going to follow your decision more than your emotion. And this is a point that's so important, because your identity is so attached to your past and what you went through that you have a problem with your identity to be attached to the clarity of your destination. Let me explain. Your identity is like a thermostat, and if you don't change the level, the set of your thermostat, you don't change the level of temperature, no matter what's going to happen. You open the windows, cold will come inside or whatever, the thermostat will work. Reinstall the temperature at the level the thermostat is set. This is what you have to understand in your life. Your identity is like a thermostat. If you don't force to change the level of your thermostat, no matter the situation, circumstances, you will go back to the same level, same temperature. Then this is why you need to have your identity so attached to your future, then you become this future before you're there. You have to be there before you get there. The clarity of your destination, the why you want that, and your identity attached to this destination is going to help you to be this person today. Not one day when I'm gonna be, no, today, to work on your identity, to be attached so much with the vision of your future that you are already the personality of this identity, and it's going to help you to have the discipline attached to this personality, and this personality become your personal reality. Then this is a point that you have to understand why you lack a discipline in some area in your life, because you need clarity for your destination, your why, and to be there before you get there, and to be already this person now. If you want to have a body like an athlete, you need to be an athlete today. You need to eat like an athlete, work out like an athlete, do like an athlete, make some choice like an athlete right now. And if you do that now and you work on it, you're going to reach your goal. The third reason why you have a problem of discipline in some area in your life, and this is what happened to me, is you have some influence from generation, the memory in the blood from generation that is working against you to stop you to build this new result in your life. And this is why you're lacking of discipline. Let me explain. You know, the science proved that now with the epigenetic science. Then you have like a memory in your blood from generation. And maybe, I say maybe, in some area in your life, you have a lack of discipline because in your family, they didn't have this discipline also in their life. They didn't have the result you want to build right now for yourself. That means if they never build this discipline in their life and you receive this memory in your blood, then you're going to repeat the same way of reacting, thinking, feeling, and you're going to be stuck at the same place. Again, remember, I said you cannot conquer what you don't confront, and you cannot confront what you don't identify. You need to identify the source of the problem to conquer it. If not, you're going to work against yourself instead to work in the right direction and to have the right target to change your life. Then if in your family, and I'm pretty sure that the area in your life you have problem to be disciplined, it's because you come from a family, they didn't have this discipline also. In my own life, it was easy for me to go to work. It was easy in my family. It was easy for me to manage and lead. It was easy in my family also. But in my family, everybody had weight problem. Then guess what? Had lack of discipline on working out, how I was eating and all of that. And I was struggling the same kind of pattern in them. Then I needed to realize I wanted to build a discipline to change a result in my life, but I have some influence, some voices in my blood, these little voices, talking against me internally and externally that try to stop me to reach my goal. And I needed to identify that and to do some strategy that I'm going to talk in the next point to destroy. But I realize this is a reason, one of the reasons why you have a problem with discipline in your life is because in your family, they didn't have also this discipline. I lost 80 pounds in 4 months, learning the discipline to change, to come against these voices and to do stuff against these voices and influence and feeling to change day to day the reality of my health and my body and my freedom with food. Also, had to build my discipline with my relationship with money. It was easy for me to go to work and make some money, but to multiply my money, to invest my money, to make more with my money, to be paid at the value of my potential, I needed to build a discipline on it because it was not in my family. I come from an average family that you go to a job, you have a paycheck, and you are a professional, you have a good job, but that's it. The relationship with money and the discipline to how managing my money, how to increase my money, to learn the skill set, how to multiply my money. I needed to invest in that and to discipline myself again, to come against these voices and influence and then programmation that I received from my childhood. This is why you need to understand these generational paradigms, cultural paradigms, where you come from, the education you receive. And this is why maybe you were stuck in an environment of people, they were lacking discipline in this area, and this is why you're struggling with that. And this point brings me to the next point. This is why you need to take massive action opposed to these influences, to these voices. If you don't take massive action opposed to that and be very serious, you're going to be stuck at the same place, and you're never going to build your self-discipline, and you're going to procrastinate because these voices, this influence will control you forever. Then you need to take massive action. That brings me that you need a plan of action. This is what I'm doing with my clients, because if you don't have the plan of action, you plan to fail. And this is plan of action, how step by step I'm going to build my discipline in this area in my life. You don't go to gym and you put 200 pounds the first day. For especially a woman, you need to build your strength. You need to build your muscle. And this is the same thing with discipline in some area in your life. We have no muscle. We have no strength there. If I put too much weight, I'm just going to be discouraged. I want to go to the top of this mountain and I just see the huge mountain. I'm just going to quit. I'm going to procrastinate. I'm not going to take any action because it's too big. Take small action, baby step, day after day. This is how I started to invest in. After I lost 80 pounds, I want to put back my body in shape. I want to, it was not just only with food and my relationship with food, but also to become healthy, more become older. I want to be, in good shape, have energy to do my work. And I really believe that fitness is very important for success, because if I have sicknesses and I don't feel good with myself, I have no energy and low energy, I'm not going to be able to push full 100% for my day. Then I started to go to gym and to work out, and I hate it. Why? Because in my family, nobody had this kind of discipline. And I realized I'm not going to follow my emotion. I'm going to follow my decision, because my why is clear. I'm attached to this goal and my identity is already there. Then if I want this body, I need to do it right now and to be this person right now. Then my plan of action, my baby step was going 10 minutes a day. I said 10 minutes, I can do it. And I'm going to keep going 10 minutes a day. And for months, I only build the discipline of 10 minutes a day. And after that, I say I'm able to put 5 minutes more, 15 minutes. And I just kept this discipline for weeks. And after that, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, and more. And increase the number of days during the week. In the beginning, I was just going 3 days a week, 10 minutes. And after that, increase 4 days a week, 5 days a week, and increasing time. But I built my muscle, and you need to build your muscle to increase in your discipline. It's the same thing for relationship, for money, for your goal. You need to build this discipline. My last point right now, then you need to persevere. You're going to face resistance. Persevere among resistance. Persevere during resistance. Persevere. This is a key. You cannot build a discipline and you don't do it with perseverance. And if you fall, you stand up, you continue, you just do it better. We have this kind of perception that if we don't do it perfectly, we disqualify ourselves. But life is not perfect, and you don't learn and you don't build to become better with perfection. When you learn how to walk, you fell. and you failed couple times before you learned to walk. And guess what? When you started to walk, you started to run quickly. Then this is why you have to learn that. It's the same principle. You will fail. And if you disqualified yourself with resistance, you're going to never succeed to have the result in your life, and you're going to lack discipline. You need to understand discipline is not doing things perfectly. Discipline means you do it again and again and again, and you will learn. You don't fail, you learn. You learn how to do it better, how to become better. And this is why it's so important. Strategy to persevere during resistance is to be surrounded by people. They have the discipline in this area in their life. If they have discipline in this area in their life, it's going to help you just to encourage you to connect with these people. It can be virtually, it can be a new environment, but you need to surround yourself virtually or physically in an environment that these people, they have the fruit of their discipline in this area that you want to conquer. It's going to encourage you, it's going to help you, and this kind of people, they're going to really encourage you to push and to reach your goal. This is very important. From procrastination to discipline, this is why so many people, they procrastinate because they didn't identify why the source of the problem. Then they cannot confront and conquer. This is why they didn't have a plan of action. They don't have a plan of action. And this plan of action, you have to take massive action, and you're going to know that it's not going to be perfect, and you need to persevere during resistance, because this is the law of polarity. Resistance will come. It will come, because when you take a decision to change something in your life, resistance will come. And if you know that in your plan of action, you're going to put strategies to reverse that. You know that someday you're not going to feel that you want to do. You know that when you're going to come back from work, you're going to be tired, and you're going to open the door of the fridge and you're going to want to eat your emotion, eat because you're tired, eat because you feel lonely. And you need to apply a strategy in your plan of action. What are you going to do to defeat this old habit, to create a new habit and keep the discipline with this new habit? And it's so amazing. This is why you need to realize this 5 points right now in your life. And if you apply this principle, I'm telling you, like all my clients, they got results, and you're going to get results in your life. And I was blessed to be with you today. Hope this video helped you to build your self-discipline. And please like, share, comment, and let me know what is the area in your life that you lack of discipline. What is your question? What is your struggle? Let me know that I can do a next video just for you, that I can answer your question and help you, to give you the tool and to increase the skill set in this area that you can see the change, the result in your life. Then let me know, comment right now, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you're going to be notified every time we upload a new video. I was blessed to be with you today. I'm going to see you in the next video. And until this day, work on what I just said, and you're going to see some results.